szóval ott tartottunk, hogy? Hogy hol is? Hogy már hol is? Igen. Sikerült kijutni a városból úgy, az Alliance-es roverrel. Ugye ott tartottunk. Túléltük. Zoxigént.
I found a place to hide.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Emmet 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please find it.
Meg kell találnunk a fekete dobozt. Fekete doboz. Fekete. Itt ő volt, semmi van.
Don't know if this can help, but the Alliance labels black boxes as data loggers.
Na.
I have the box, but it's all locked up.
Locked up. Igen, erre emlékszem, de még eljutottunk múltkor, csak ugye itt hagytuk abba.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? Anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
1 second. I need to think. Eureka. Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket, a plug.
Looking for a socket.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. And presto.
Won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, hey? Just like with humans.
És akkor most ki kéne menni? Igen, emlékszem. Bedugod, és akkor majd ezzel fog.
Okay, it's in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
Az. Most jön a pihi.
The rover was connected to a base.
The one from the slides?
Most probably. No one is transmitting from the base.
Okay.
I'd suggest you lie down. The storm's raging. Best to sleep through the night.
I'm going to sleep now.
Szeva, Johnny. Üdv. Hogy ne tudnál aludni? Hogyne. Kérem szépen.
Not good. Don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Stormfront is approaching your location.
Wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks.
Bollocks.
So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
Luna? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is... Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are...
3, 2, 7. Ötletes.
The next is...
2, 1, 4.
Yasna?
I'm here.
Well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do, but there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has subsided.
Nothing.
Let's not risk evacuating directly from the city. Should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe. All you have to do is move away from this cluster of metal.
Will do. As far as possible, anyway.
Az meg, azt hittem bemegyünk a szakadékba. Jesus.
Astrogator, I think I've gone far enough. There is a vast open area in front of me. Astrogator, the city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly, over. Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Have you checked on Koval, by any chance?
Yes, among other things.
And? How is he?
He's stable.
But?
There are no buts, Doctor. You'll see him soon. All right, I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
Igen. Nem biztos. AZ-25. Oké. És mit csinálja? Jaj. Jó. Most... Oh! Check the target area. Oké, világos. Wow.
opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you? Yes, sir?
Are you sure that's all we can do? Couldn't we?
Don't you even think about it.
About what? You didn't let me finish, sir.
But I know what might be on your mind. Going back for Gorski's body, contacting the Alliance, or continuing research on your own. These are not possibilities. They're certain death. Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safety.
Hello, Range.
Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
Akkor el kéne tűnnünk a bolygóról. Chillben utazgatunk. Tettem ki kódokat, esetleg a valakinek kellene még a... Nem bírok magammal.
Yasna, focus. What now? I won't need the lander, Astrogator.
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, sir. I'm not coming back.
Listen, this is sheer madness. You're heading straight to the enemy base.
This is the only way I can find out what's going on here. What happened to our people? I have several hours of travel ahead of me.
You can still turn back.
No. And if you try to convince me otherwise, I'll just turn the radio off.
Fine. I'll stop insisting. Please just understand the position you put me in. As a commander, now I have to decide whether to risk detection by the Alliance. Because by putting yourself in their hands, you're risking not only your own life.
I'll understand if you find it necessary to leave. I would do it if I were you.
Well, then you're lucky I'm me. Please don't turn off your radio. I'm not going anywhere.
Oké, tehát nem megyünk el, hanem megnézzük az Alliance Base-t, hogy kiterítsük, hogy mi történik itt. Persze, hogy bementem, hát még jó.
You're approaching their coordinates. Yasna,
Yes?
I understand that no matter what I say, it won't change your mind. But please be careful. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
Won't they take me for one of their own? If I'm riding an Alliance rover, maybe they'd be more willing to talk when I return the lost vehicle to them.
That's a risky idea. They think it's a trick, you'll only arouse more suspicion. Instead of asking questions, they'll start shooting. Anyway, you'd have to know their internal codes. If they see you but don't receive any signal, they'll immediately become suspicious.
Right. I'm just trying to think of something.
Érdekes, megpróbálunk bemenni és információt kiszedni.
Hey, what was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
Üdv mindenkinek. Sorry, tegnap nem volt live, egy kicsit későn és fáradtan értem haza. Most? Miért jó, hogy itt hideout? Érted, mit mondok, hogy felajánlott, azt mondja, hogy
The base is in front of... Some object is flying over their base.
Yes, sir, I'm not kidding. If you don't stop, I'll do it for you.
What the... How did you do that?
Yasna, I respected your decision not to come back.
Hello, Sensei.
But while I disapprove of it as a commander, I agree with your conscience. But I won't allow you to kill yourself in foolish haste. I turn the rover's engine off remotely, and I'm not turning it on until you've concluded your reconnaissance. Understood?
Lett elkapcsolta a motort, gépet.
Yes.
Körül kell néznem.
Apparently I have no other choice.
Igen. No other choice. Körülnézünk.
It's 15, 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette, and it looks like a balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
Not everything that flies needs jet engines. What markings does it have?
RB1. What does it mean?
It's an ID number. Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. Might have you within camera range.
Hello, Tibo. Csű.
I've seen enough. Can I go on? The longer I put it off, the more nervous I get.
All right. I'll no longer stop you. We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. You cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission.
Hang on, sir. What exchange? I'm not a spy. I'm a scientist.
I'm afraid that doesn't change anything. You want information about Regis 3. For that reason alone, they might consider you a spy.
But what kind of spy exposes themselves to direct questions?
A desperate one, Doctor.
Úgyis kémnek néznek.
How odd.
What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm not blind, sir. There's really no one here.
Don't get out yet. Could be some kind of trick.
Hát aztán baromi nagy trikk lehet, de értem.
Not a living soul.
Better for your safety if they make the first move. If you really don't see anyone. All right then. Enter the base. Just slowly. Your hands up.
Mi? Van valami nagy dóm.
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
Mit veszítetek amúgy is? Hát az életedet. Hello? Nem érzem úgy, hogy itt minden oké lenne. Hello? Tibor, nyomtad? Nyomtad a big time-ot? Képzeljétek fel, vagyok a top 3000 listán. Még.
Some robot. Doesn't react to my presence at all. I don't know if that's a good
Szavaz, Dani.
sign or bad.
worry about it.
2400 valahanyadik. Vannak még kódjaim, úgyhogy azért berakom a csetre hátra majd aki. Hopp, ez nem lett jó. Nincs ű a végén. Ja, igaz. Hello?
I'm going in. Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either. I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah? The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
Ja, Timo.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Like Carcer became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
I guess. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here. But seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found... you won't guess. Metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator.
Hello,
They
Alexandru.
must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base.
Amire elmentek, aztán
I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only the people are missing here.
érdekes. Érdekes.
Moving on. Still quiet. It's eerie.
Éj! This is the laktér. Ilyen komoly legós verdák. Az előbb kinyílt. Az előbb nem nyílt ki, nem lehet, hogy nem. Az ott micsoda? Valami shield. Persze. Ez annyira nem open a world. Jó van, nyugodjál már le. Force field.
I should move. Oh, there's no time. Oh, bollocks. The excavation site is behind a force field. That's where the convoy was going.
If these are Dirac emitters, that's an impenetrable barrier. There must be a field switch in the base.
But where?
In a way, that was a rather unusual maneuver. To cut off the path back to base.
Na várjunk ezt. Ezt valahol le kéne kapcsolni. Csak innen nem mész be. Innen sem?
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
Yep.
They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record. The guy survived. Someone saved him. Interesting. Coordinates changed upwards, which indicates he was evacuated by air. The alarm signal broke off high above the ground. 18561.
754. Yes, it's Gorski.
You said he died during the night.
Correct. I did. I couldn't let you go back to those ruins.
Did you send the lander? When?
While you were still on your way to the base, Artie carried him on board, secured him. Gorski's in the infirmary now.
I can't believe you lied to me. More than anything, I'm glad he's alive. I would have gone back for him, you know.
I do, which was the very reason why I couldn't tell you. I wanted to send a lander for him once you were safe. You wouldn't have listened to me otherwise, just like you didn't listen before, giving away your tank, going to the Alliance base.
I admit, you had your reasons to believe I'd disobey you. Doesn't mean I like it one bit.
Tehát akkor Gorskit, ha minden igaz, fölküldte.
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which. I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away.
Oké, akkor nem ez.
One is a flying unit. Some sort of probe.
Flying over the base.
Correct.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it. Probe on the ground. Time to get into the records.
Oké, leszállítottuk. Ó, lehet menni. Jó, menjünk már föl, kilátás van. Aztán jó sok minden van. Ha! Forcefield. Yes. Az igen, Dani.
Force field's down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
Csak előbb megnézem a datát.
One more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low.
I don't see shit. Jaj, de aranyos kis Verda.
Fortunately, the ship's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Mm-hmm. Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you. First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information. It photographed the moment of my arrival. I'm on the slides.
We already know that. Is there something else?
No, the base is empty. The probe must have just started recording. Okay, finished. That wasn't much of it, really.
Oké. Most ebbe is beleszállhatok. Ez az enyém volt? Az hogy került ide? Nem itt álltunk meg, vagy itt álltunk meg? Várjál, erre. Már úgy emlékeztem, hogy itt álltunk meg. Hát biztos, hogy lehet kívülről is. Igen, még annak akkor mi értelme van. De hát mindent kéne tudni kívülről deaktiválni. Hát most ez hogy néz ki, hogy valamit nem tudsz belül kívülről deaktiválni, amit te raktál le. Erre kell jönni?
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
Igen. Jaj, pardon. Convoy path.
Down you go, bright sun. Time to let the night in. For my legs are heavy.
Nem én voltam. Nem én voltam.
Not inviting.
Nem tudom, én csak átvette az irányítást valaki fölöttem.
Hands become too weak.
Muszáj énekelned?
Down you go, oh bright sun.
Már no offense.
Night is not that scary. Hide behind the dark woods. Oh, we're running barefoot.
Értem én. No offense, de kussolj már. De, oh. Az meg itt mi az?
I found a flying saucer. It landed near the excavation site.
Don't risk trying to fly it, Jasna. Nothing guarantees it works.
I didn't even...
Az igaz, Alexander.
Contrary to what you believe, sir, I don't have a death wish.
De milyen az a kis X-Wing? Ugye? Oké.
I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Gives me the chills just knowing it's not far from here.
Well, maybe you won't have to see it at all.
Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal?
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures. The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground. There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They have big machines. Bigger than ours.
Modules were placed nearby. The first one looks residential.
How far to that convoy?
Oh, not far. Even if I make a few stops, it won't take long.
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
The second one is a mobile laboratory. They excavated a lot of different objects, in terms of shape and size. I tried to arrange them somehow, to classify them,
Were they successful?
It looks promising. If they had spent a little more time, they would surely have come up with something.
And yet they gave up all efforts. Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Oké. Szóval, sziasztok. Miért voltam én mute-on? Bocsánat. Szóval, sziasztok. Nem, virágnyelvet nem mindig fogom fel. Szóljatok rám, hogy le vagy halkítva meg. Mint a mutálnál, nem sértettem. Bocs.
That's for sure.
Amúgy énekeltem. Nem annyit mondtam, hogy lesz később big time-ozás, úgyhogy ha valakinek van kedve, majd jöjjön. Készítse magát. Szervusz, Bellácska. Őt közben az ölemben fekszik, jó vagy? Obszervációs pontra jövök.
Leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be...
Ja, nem, semmi baj.
So, what's on your mind?
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy. Or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Jasper.
All right. I'll try to get there via the side path.
Megpróbálunk. Menj már le, tesó, hát. Okosan. Bár szerintem halottak, hogy... De hát nem tudhatjuk. Még gyalog kéne mennem. Ne hülye vagy te fejedre. Ja, hogy gyalog kéne mennem. Van egy faszak is ilyen holdjárom, érted? Ezt így gyalogolnom kell. Botrány. És még nem is bírjuk, te, komolyan. Epikes cumóhoz mondtál valamit? Milyen epikes cumóhoz? Na arra, hogy mi... Hát ő volt a kapitány, akivel jöttünk. Mi van? Mi? Meguntad? Most megint ide jössz a könyökömre és rájulsz? Konkrétan az meg rájul a kezemre. Belácska, mit csinálsz? De egyem a szívedet, hát ne üljél már rá a... Macska. Ne lihegjél már, tesó, hát 3 léptél, hát ne csináld már. Hát, komolyan, menj el. Ó, van egy haszol... Megint kezdünk, úgyhogy ha fura hangokat hallatok, ne feküdj rá, légy szíves a... Sziasztok! Hello! Nem ez volt a terv. Ja, aztán belenéztél. Ide nézd. Pupu. Pupu. Itt van, nézd. Itt. Itt nézd. Ide fordítsd a kis buksidát, jó hagylak békén. Persze. Persze, ráült. Mindenki hal még? Jól van. Oho.
Radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yasna, be careful of radiation, of other people. Just watch yourself.
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability of finding people here is close to 0.
It might well indicate something quite the opposite. Human technology equals radiation, after all.
Bingo! There's a stuck vehicle. Must be part of the convoy.
How many people?
None. Only the vehicle. It was penned down by a pile of rocks.
So, they abandoned it just like the ones at the base? What about the rest of the convoy?
There's also an antimat.
Any activity?
It's quiet so far. Nothing alarming. The antimat too. It's lying slumped on the ground, motionless. I'll have to get closer to see more. Just
Be careful. Doctor. Look for descent. Micsoda, lebaszom magam ide. Ez micsoda? Valamit. Az mi? Look for descent. Valami decent. Kezdj el lihegni megint, persze. Persze. Kumacjuk.
Found a way to the convoy. What might interest you, sir, is that it appears to be a mechanically drilled tunnel. Circular, precise.
I'm more curious about what's on the other end. Although although curious might not be quite the right word.
Jó csuszi lesz. Ó.
Jasper, you all right?
Persze. Lehuppantam. Megszédültem.
Oh
Beleszédültem.
shit. They're close. At least one. There's not a soul. I don't see anyone. Oh no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
I didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to. Finding them was my priority. It could have been just another abandoned place, not this.
What exactly happened to them?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not even sure what they were doing here.
You mentioned the antimat.
Looks inactive.
Might be for the best. Although, it could have recorded what happened.
Oh, right. It certainly should. Oh, another hole. Great. I'm not sure if it's safe to go in there. Last time it turned out to be quite hazardous. Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder.
Shut ki.
What do we have here? They were preparing for departure. The convoy is heading somewhere. They're getting close to where I am. They're here. Sending a probe. Oh. They're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusion.
Shame. The transport's leaving. Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Something's going on. Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside? I admit it's...
One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
There's nothing else.
Hmm.
Only
Darkness.
total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. There's also a second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable. Both were faulty.
The second antimat. That's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do. It's firing directly at the crew.
Ew.
Shooting them. One by one. It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Aegis 3 doesn't spare you.
Damn this mission. I curse whoever sent us here to play some half-assed spy game. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery. Hiding from it made no difference. One man has raised his hands in surrender. If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
It killed him. The machine just killed him.
Jasna?
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away. If that's all...
What about that tunnel?
Right.
So? I'll go check it out.
I know you will, Jasna. Proceed.
Úgy is tudom, hogy bemész. Ne haragudjál már, de most normál esetben, ugye kérdezem én, ti bemennétek? Nem biztos, hogy megtenném.